The football world was recently shaken by the earthquake that occurred between the border of Turkey and Syria, with extremely tragic consequences. The number of casualties is still rising, with up to 10,000 people, many of them children, currently trapped in the rubble. The governments of both countries immediately called for the support of the international community in search and rescue efforts and in providing food for the affected victims. The football community was also not left out in trying to help those affected by the earthquake. Turkish international Meri Demiral announced that world-renowned soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo had donated a signed Juventus shirt for auction. Demiral shared on Twitter that he had just spoken to Ronaldo, who said he was deeply saddened by what had happened in Turkey. All proceeds from the auction will be used to support relief efforts in the earthquake-affected area. Despite recent criticisms and scandals, particularly the controversial interview with Piers Morgan, Ronaldo remains a great personality who is always willing to help those in need. As an ambassador for several notable community organizations, it's easy to understand why Ronaldo places a great emphasis on the well-being of children all over the world. In 2009, Ronaldo invited Nuhuse Gilan, a boy with terminal cancer, to watch a Real Madrid match and gave him his shirt. In 2013, he gave Charlie Silverwood a signed shirt from the entire Real Madrid team after accidentally breaking the boy's arm with a free kick. In 2015, he made a beautiful gesture by inviting Haidar, a survivor of the horrific bombings in Beirut, to England and sponsoring his cost of living so that he could gradually recover from the trauma. Ronaldo also agreed to donate bone marrow to the son of his teammate Carlos Martin when the boy was diagnosed with leukemia by doctors. According to Ronaldo, the bone marrow donation process is not as difficult as people think and is similar to taking blood without pain. He stated that it is a simple process and that he was more than happy to help others. Furthermore, Ronaldo uses his awards and prizes to support disadvantaged children. In 2011, he auctioned his British golden shoe for €1.5 million to raise money for building schools in Palestine. He also donated his prize money from the Champions League Team of the Year in 2013 and the Championship in 2014 to the Red Cross. In addition, he made an undisclosed donation to Save the Children and sent messages of encouragement to children affected by the war in Syria. The same year, he donated his jersey and £55,000 to cover the costs of surgery for Eric Cruz, a boy suffering from a serious illness. In 2016, after the C1 Championship, he donated €7.8 million to support children affected by the earthquake disaster in Nepal, and donated €600,000 in bonuses to charity. In addition to supporting underprivileged children globally, Ronaldo also assists his fellow colleagues in times of need. In 2013, he invited Fernando Rickson, a former Rangers player who was confined to a wheelchair due to amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, to watch a Real Madrid match with the family of the late Dutch player. In 2014, Ronaldo wrote a post calling for donations for his colleague, the goalkeeper Bruno Conceição. He wrote on his status line, "Together we can make a difference. Let's help my friend and colleague, Bruno Conceição, get through this difficult time. There will be a marrow donation in Mandera, and everyone's help is greatly needed right now." Ronaldo's decision not to get tattoos is also remarkable. As the owner of 5 golden balls, he explained that getting tattoos would affect his ability to donate blood. Thus, from the beginning, he chose not to get tattoos so that he could donate blood more often and help those in need. "We can all make a difference by donating blood," Ronaldo shared in 2015. Each blood donation can benefit up to 3 people in emergency and therapeutic situations for long-term health. Back in 2020, the world was struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic, and many teams were facing financial difficulties as major tournaments were shut down. When Euro 2020 was postponed to the summer of 2021, Ronaldo, who was then playing for Juventus, called on his teammates and compatriots to take a salary reduction in order to reduce financial pressure on the club and support COVID-19 patient treatment. Thanks to Ronaldo's initiative, Juventus saved €91 million during the pandemic. The Portuguese superstar, Cristiano Ronaldo, is not only a football icon, but he is also deeply concerned about his family and those who helped him during his difficult childhood. In 2007, he donated £120,000 to support the hospital where his mother, Dolores Aveiro, overcame breast cancer. He also helped his brother overcome alcoholism after the loss of his father due to alcohol and drugs. To keep his family safe from similar problems, Ronaldo made a promise to himself to achieve the 10th Champions League title with Real Madrid. When his brother succeeded in rehab and Ronaldo won the title, he showed his gratitude by wanting to meet the 3 women who gave him sandwiches to eat when he was hungry and had to beg. He wanted to invite him to dinner to repay the favor. He has since found one of the women, Miss Paula, who worked at a McDonald's, and expressed her appreciation for his humble qualities. Despite criticism for poor performance or arrogant statements, Ronaldo continues to show that he is a person rich in compassion. He is a wealthy superstar who never keeps his money to himself, but always finds ways to give back and help those in need. On the pitch, he is a hero and one of the greatest players